patch 12.2, the second patch of the season. So first of all, Zeri comes out this season. This patch. Zeri is an interesting champ, with an interesting kit, and I really don't know much on that. But okay, so let's see. What do I want for this patch? Divine Sunderer nerf. I want the healing nerfed, and a change to lethal tempo. Anything else? No, I think that's basically it. Okay, so what do we got here? Nerf to Lulu, nerf to Shen, nerf to Talon, nerf to Kiana, nerf to Zed. Okay, all for basically for elite play. It's for pro nerf. So pro nerf Shen. Okay, interesting. Adjustments: Janna, Reingard, Tom Kench. Buffs: you got Nocturne, Senna, Samira, Veigar, Volleyball, Tristana, Yasuo, Yone. Oh, I would like to see a buff to Olaf, but I don't know how you could. I don't know what you would do to buff him. System changes: lethal tempo, Chemtech, Hex, Lich Bane. Oh, realized I forgot about these. The both the dragons. They both need to be nerfed. Okay, so Zeri. I don't know what she really. I don't know really her damage numbers, and her build, so I can't really speak about her. But for sure she has an interesting kit, and she's gonna be fun to play. I don't know about playing against. It's gonna depend on all the numbers. So first change is the Janna change. So I used to main Janna, then I stopped maining Janna because I heard that they were gonna rework her. So I've been waiting for this like a rework. So first of all, they changed the more movement speed, more AD. That's a lot of AD right there. And level 18. Okay. Attack. Okay, attack growth. And basic attack range. So the attack range is going down a lot, but she's gonna be doing a lot more damage with her basic, so that's fine. We go passive. Gain movement speed when moving, so they're adding, so you gain movement speed when you're moving only. Oh, gain movement speed only while moving towards ally champs. Okay, no longer deals extra damage. Q cost going down. The range is the minimum range going up. Max range is going up. Not that much, but it's still more, which is good. Ooh, this is nice. It felt a little bit slow, the Q speed. 1 second. Would it be too low? I feel like 1 second would be too low. But 1.5 seconds is too high, so 1.25 should be good. The range is going. The range is center, so that's cool. Slow duration from 2 to 3 seconds. Okay. Cooldown's going up. Well, that makes sense because it's gonna be more. It'd be broken. Right? It'd be broken. I think the base damage might be able to go up, but I don't know because at the same time, but whatever. Bonus movement speed is going up too, so which is fine. Updated, blah blah blah. Initiate whenever she knocks up champ. Whenever Janna's ability knocks or slows up at least one champ, she receives plus 20% heal and shield power for 5 seconds. That's cool. Less shielding. Okay. But the cooldown goes down. And the shield decay starts later. So I'm okay with this change, with losing some shielding because the cooldown goes down. Ugh. And the shield decay starts. Yeah, so she just felt like a little bit jank to play with this cooldown, with the shield decay. But now they fixed that, and this is actually one of my favorite changes. My favorite change, even though it's not the most important change. I just like how it heals more often. So it's just gonna feel nicer in game. Overall, this champ's gonna be able to be played different, basically similar but different. It's not a nice change. It's gonna feel nicer to play her. Okay, so here's what Riot's saying. It says, Janna doesn't feel very rewarding to play over the past few seasons. I agree, but that's because you need to spend a lot of time to actually learn her in order to make her feel rewarding. Especially when compared to other enchanter options in the bot lane, we want to approach this mid-scope update to her while staying true to her classic playstyle and identity. In particular, we believe Janna's ally shielding and peel will make her appealing to most Enchanter players. Okay, I agree. So we've shifted some power from her W and poke into her E's and Q's, also making a few nice little QOL changes here and there in hopes of blowing you away. Okay. Good change. Yeah, so it's less about poke, but then when you get up there, then you're just going to, of course, do more damage. So the attack range going down. If the attack range went down and they didn't increase their base AD, I would feel like Riot just screwed up majorly. But they're compensating for that, so it's less about the poke and more about the shielding and the peeling. Which is good. Lulu is not that great in low elo, but that's because Lulu relies on having a good ADC. But the most bullshit part of Lulu is the W, and this is what they're changing here. So here's what they're saying. The Lulu's been the queen of bot lane for quite some time now, especially in the highest levels of play, so reducing her access to her most versatile spell in a pinch. I agree, in the highest level of play, she should be the most broken champ for support. So this is hilarious. Clearly W is a problem, because if you look here, you see here, here, see? They reduced it. They reduced the cooldown before. Yep. Clearly it was a problem. The problem with the ability is this. Oh wait, here we go. This is the part. This is the problem. At max rank, it's 2.25 seconds, and it doesn't have a slow. It reduces. It just removes 60% of movement speed. So that's fucking annoying. Being polymorph for 2.25 seconds is a long time. God damn. Which 2.25 seconds is way more than even Skarner's ult. Yeah. Which is 1.15 seconds. I know it's not the exact same thing and it's not a good comparison, but I just wanted to look at Skarner, you know. Because that's a champ I play. See what's the difference. I think they should just nerf this, you know, the disable duration. I don't know how they would do that, but at max rank, make it 2 seconds. Okay, Nocturne. This champ is bullshit to play with when he gets ahead. This kit's like, I think his kit's overloaded, but the numbers suck on this champ. So the kit is good, but the numbers suck. Okay, Nocturne has been a nightmare to play as in all skill brackets, regardless of his build or runes. We're buffing him with some scaling power so he can become more useful as the game progresses rather than relying on his ultimate. His only way. Okay. Yeah, so more health growth, which I hate, and this, which I hate. So if we look at Nocturne, right? If you look at his most popular build, I mean not the most popular build, but the well, let's look at this is what people should be building, right? Yeah, here, see? The Stridebreaker build, which is going to be just being better. Yeah. So I really don't like this build because it's really like just a bullshit build. You know, I like this build on him better. So if we could find a way just to like not have to do this, which would be great. Or if you can even just like, instead of 10, you could just made it 5 and then done something else in the kit. Because if you think he actually needs more base stats, which would be fine. But I don't know. This is like a great way of doing it because he doesn't need to be better early game, but it's the late game kind of just sucks without his ult. But when he gets ahead, this champ just feels so unfun to play against because of the ult. So no, this is a good change. Time he has his ult up, it's just yeah, you're dead. Kiana, she's not great, but in elite play, she's just insane. She's not amazing, but she's still good in low. She's still fine in low, but she's just broken in high elo. She has too much in her kit, and I think they should just remove something from her kit. So if you remove something from the kit, you can just make her better in low elo, and balance her better in high elo. So, you know, kit's overloaded. base health regen. That's actually good, so you can trade with her more. It's going to be cool. And the Q, that's actually a good change, because that's the camouflage, so she's going to be camouflaged for half a second less. Yeah, it's a good change. But she's probably still insane in high elo. And she's just worse in low elo. She's still going to be fine in low elo if she was good before. If someone knows how to play her, but whatever. Good change. So Reingard. Our passive enables leaping from camouflage. I thought originally this was a good change. And then I realized that there's Senna in the game, and Senna can make him be camouflaged also when he's camouflaged. Because the thing is, they're changing this because he gets fucked by Chemtech Rift. So I was thinking, oh, this is a good change. He no longer gets fucked by Chemtech Rift. But then I realized, wait a minute, he can jump from anywhere inside the rift, inside of this map. Before he would need to go in a bush to jump, but now he doesn't need to. He can just jump from anywhere. So I think if they just instead they just add some bushes into the map, they can get rid of this buff. Because I think he definitely needs a buff in the Chemtech Rift, but I don't think he needs a buff outside of that, that situation. He's already really good. Samira, yeah. So apparently, what I heard is that they weren't gonna buff her, but then people were complaining. Well, Yone and Yasuo's being buffed because of Shield Bow. So how the fuck do you not buff her? Which I agree with. Like, come on, if you're gonna buff those two champs, she can use a little buff. So why not buff her? Come on, Riot. So what are they doing? Now that our mid-game transition is less reliable with the shield bow nerfs, we're giving Samira a bit more baseline potential in her R so she can snowball in style. Yeah, this really doesn't do much for her. This is still good. It's a buff. So that's nice. So, oops. Okay, so the Senna. Earlier today, they screwed up with the Senna change, and they put it on her basic attack, saying the basic attack slows. So I'm like, wait, that's so bullshit, Riot. How the fuck you make this champ broken as fuck? But actually, it's on Q, so it's fine. Now slows all enemies struck by 20%. Plus 6% per 100 AP, plus 10% per 100 bonus AD for 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't think she needs a buff. But the reason they give is a good reason. Senna is quite weak at this season, especially when she builds for DPS. The old Glacial Augment was a crucial part of her playstyle, and since it no longer procs off Samira's basic attacks, we're adding some ability back into her utility. Quite weak. I don't agree with the Riot saying that. I think she's a little weak. And I think if this makes her too powerful, you just nerf the slow. And not the slow duration. Okay, so Shen Q damage decreased. What are they decreasing with the damage? Which changes to teleport in 12.1. Shen has once again become king when it comes to map influence on the top lane. That's because of his R. His R, he can teleport to his teammates with the R. To bring things back to equilibrium, we're lowering his damage as a duelist instead of bringing down his cross-map power play, so that his unique global presence remains his most powerful tool. I agree with it. It's a good change. Might be too much of a nerf, but we're gonna see here. I believe the last time they nerfed it was No? Huh. Oh, yeah, yeah. It was here. They nerfed the shielding. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, okay, whatever. So... blah, blah. 10 to 25 plus 6 every 3 levels. Before it was 10 to 10. Oh, wait, 10 to 40. The bonus damage 10 to 40 plus 6 every levels. And then this is the... What's being changed is the max health. Alright, so instead of 5% to 7%, it's 4 to 6%. So that's going to hurt him. Yeah, that's a noticeable nerf. But Shen was the best top lane tank in higher elos. He's good in low elo too. So Tahm Kench. What I heard about Tahm Kench is they're taking him and they're screwing him top lane and they're making him support. So let's see what actually is going on here. So Q slow increased, E adjust, damage stored as gray health decreased unless near multiple enemies. Yep, that's good. That's good. I like that. R ally shield increased, now grants movement speed upon devouring ally. Now grants movement speed. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what are they saying? We did a mini rework of Tahm Kench back in 11.3 because the old kit had huge advantages in highly coordinated team play. That is correct. He sucked in low elo. He sucked in most of solo queue, even Plat Plus, from what I heard. It's not that he really, sucked. It's just that his the lows were way too low and the highs were way too high in higher elos. Same with low elo too. Our goals back then was to lower his priority in pro pick ban while putting him in a place where he could have a fun playstyle as well as a reasonable win rate in both of his roles. Yeah, so support was killed. See, historically his top win rate has been higher than that of his support. Yeah, they just killed him in support. Okay, so the rework is looking pretty good so far in terms of pro play. He doesn't have nearly as much priority there as he used to. When it comes to his win rates, the rework didn't dramatically affect the difference between his support versus top capabilities. But it did highlight the gap. This left support Tahm Kench players feeling the catfish was no longer viable in their role. Now that we've had some time to observe all of these effects, we're willing to take a riskier swing to buff support Kench while nerfing top lane capabilities to keep him in check up there. Okay. So let's see. This is apparently supposed to remove top lane Kench, so let's see if it actually does that. Okay. So the Q. This is good for both for support and top lane. Instead of 40%, it's now 50%. Okay, so amount of damage stored into gray health. Okay, let's look at let's look at it to see what he takes top lane. What does he do? Q max, E to last, and then W. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Yeah, so this is a huge nerf to the E for top lane. Probably way too fucking much of a nerf, but okay. It goes from 15 to 55%. Before it was 45 to 65%, but it's increased to 45 to 65% when there are 2 or more visible enemy champs nearby. Yeah, I hate this. I think the E needed to be nerfed. So I would just take off. I would take off like 5% for when he's, Look, because you're increasing the healing. Like, holy shit. The amount of healing restored from gray health is 30 to 100%, from 45 to 100%. What the fuck? Bot lane, he's going to be just annoying as hell. This is good for top lane. Okay. Because you're getting a lot less shielding, so you need more percentage, or especially early. Our devouring, see, like 55% is good for the max for a top lane. Because you're gonna be eventually by teammates anyway, so you're gonna get this old value. Our devour, ally shield upon devour, 400 to 600. Now it's 500 to 900. Damn, that's a lot. Like, plus 155 AP. What does he actually? Does he get any AP? What does he build? Nah, he gets 0 AP. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, he gets 0 AP. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe as a support, he might get some AP. What does he build? Yeah, I don't think so. This is wrong. No, I definitely get some AP as a support, so this is gonna help him at support. Because the support item is gonna give him AP. Okay. So slow goes from 30 to 10% while ally swallowed to granting him 40% movement speed for 3 seconds. Regardless of swallow duration. Interesting. Yeah, I do think they kind of did kill him. He's kind of screwed for top lane. That's a way too much of a nerf. 15%? 15? Wow, that's way too much. Yeah, he might actually be dead in top lane. I don't know. What's his win rate right now? What's his win rate right now? 52%, so he definitely needs a nerf for top lane. But he's getting more, so I don't know what the... I don't know. Yeah, still way too much. God still way too much of a nerf. They are killing him for top lane. A little, sort of. Which is sad. Top laners are getting screwed too much. Talon W, the W ratio is decreased. Yeah, he's too good in high elo. I think this kills him as a jungler, but he's not completely dead because it's 105%, so I think that you're still going to be able to pick him in some situations like you can with Morgana now and still be fine. But yeah, he's done, especially in pro play. He's just out of pro play completely. He already wasn't being picked in pro play, really, except for like 1 game, I think, or 2 games. Tristana, base health and regen increased. Tristana does need a buff. Her damage is just insane, but in the current meta, she just sucks. So what are they saying here? Our Rocket Girl isn't doing so hot lately. Her abilities already hit super hard, but they're pretty risky and can take a while to stack up. We're bumping her up her early durability to give Tristana the time she needs to finish her combos and survive those explosive plays. So late game, she's insane. But early game, she has low range. Yeah, so she does need a buff. That's interesting. Base health, regen. Some champs like ADCs like Ashe, they just have complete garbage base health regen. So Tristana's just gonna be really good, but with Ashe, she can play at a longer range in early game, so she doesn't need the same health regeneration that Tristana does. Tristana also likes to jump in, and then jump out. So she does need to have some kind of tankiness, in order to survive and deal the damage she needs to do. So Veigar Q. So Veigar, here it's Q being decreased. So Q decreased stacks from large monsters. Decreased Q. Wait. Q cooldown decreased. Stacks from large monsters and minions increased. Huh. I'm gonna try this champ jungle just to see how shit this champ is. It's probably garbage in jungle, but he should be good mid lane. So the tiny Master of Evil has been less threatening than usual of late. We're upping the rate of his phenomenal evil stack so that he can stand above his competition in mid lane. Oh my god. I love Riot, but they're puns, man. They're fine. Cooldown 6 to 4%. Oh wait, 6 to 4 seconds. Instead of 7 to 5. So you'll get, instead of, you get 3. 2 to 3. Okay. Wait a minute. I'll check it. Not a huge change, but this is a good change, and this means he's gonna have more stacks. I wish that he could be. I mean, I don't know how cancerous would be though. Would it actually be that good? What the heck is Veigar's movement speed? Could you make it? I don't know. Let's check this out. Oh shoot. 540. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. What are we looking at? Q. Alright, killing an enemy with a beneficial change to 1 stack of phenomenal lethal, triple against large monsters, large monsters against large minions and monsters. Okay. Okay. It was doubled, now it's tripled. That's good. Okay. Volleybear's garbage right now. And I think I want to play him jungle, but I think he's still going to suck jungle after this change. So his base AD growth and his E is being decreased. Cooldown. So base stats, attack damage going up. Nice change. The E is being changed. These cooldown from 15 to 13, so this would increase his clear speed, but is it enough? I don't think so. I think he's good top lane, but in the jungle, I don't know. Yasuo. Yeah, I don't know why they're buffing Yasuo. I mean, of course they're buffing Yasuo and Yone. So, on Q, the plus 5% AD they're adding. I heard that he was getting buffed, and then I thought, Riot, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. I hate you. But then I looked at the change, and then I noticed that lethal tempo is being changed. So I'm like, okay. Well, of course, you have to do a lot. So, like Samira, the Wind Brothers were hit hard by Immortal Shieldbow nerfs. We're compensating for the return from some of the power into more skill-dependent abilities. Okay, they are under 50% win rate. They're like 47%. They're like 47%, 48% win rate. So they need a buff. I agree. But like a huge buff, then no. They just need like a small buff, and then they'll come back to the meta. Because the players that are good at them are really good at them because they put a lot of time into them. So Zed, R damage ratio decreased. Okay, so Zed has been creeping up from the shadows in terms of both power and ban rate. We're tamping him down in a way that will require him to make better use of his base kit to secure kills. This is cool. Because it actually requires skill. Rather than just like, yeah, it requires more skill in order to get some kills. Like, yep. Like Riot said, yeah. Good. He's also the most banned champ at the moment, so that's good in like every elo. He's the most banned champ, pretty much. Lich Bane. I have not seen anyone build Lich Bane at all. Nor have I heard anyone talk about Lich Bane. I've tried building it once because it gives movement speed. Right? But it ended up not working out for me. So at the beginning of the season, we revamped the Lich Bane to broaden its user base by removing its ability haste and increasing the spell binder damage. Oh my god. And cooldown. These changes made it very powerful as a burst tool, but the burst also got a few nerfs throughout the year. As a result, Lich Bane was left feeling underwhelming for its core users who are partially restoring it to a healthier state. Okay. So what do we do? Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so Blasting Wand, Aether Wisp, Sheen, and 600 to Fiendish Codex, Aether Wisp, and Sheen. I do like Fiendish Codex as a component. That's good. Aether Wisp is good, and I guess you have to keep Sheen, yeah. So, okay. Build path is better, so that's good. It's going to gain 15%. Wait. Oh, no, it's ability haste. So that's 15 ability haste. Spellbinder damage is going to be less. But it's going to scale off more AD. So that's going to be cool. Instead of 150, it's now 75. And then the Spellblade cooldown is going down. Okay, so the Spellblade cooldown is going down. And then the thing is going to go down. So it's going to be roughly even out somewhat. And having no ability haste was kind of... I don't know why they removed the ability haste. Like, no one really bought this item, but now I think people are going to want to buy this item. Ability haste is cool to have on this item. So this is going to be more like the old one. The old one people bought. After the item rework... yeah, people don't want it. Rylai's Crystal Scepter. So, Rylai's Crystal Scepter has been struggling to find its place in the last couple seasons because it's been trying to serve the tanky battle mages, burn mages, and AP supports alike all at once. We're focusing on a purpose as a utility item by lowering its cost and increasing its health to make it more accessible to tankier mid-range mages and supports. Okay. So it's going to cost 200 less. It's going from 90 to 75 ability power. Jeez. Right? Rylai's Crystal Scepter, I think. Hold on, I can't read that. I'm hoping that's what that is. 90 seems like really high. Like, I don't know why people... What? And no one was buying this item. Yeah, I guess there's other better items. I don't know. With a 90 ability power, and this item slows, right? I think of the right item. Yeah, it's slowed. Damn, I'm surprised that no one actually bought this item, but... oh, whatever. It's cheaper now. It just gives you more health. So yeah, there actually is some supports that would want to buy this, which is good. Yeah, there are some supports that would love to buy this now that it's cheaper, so they can. Turbo Chem Tank. Yeah, it's just being nerfed because of the how refuel was stacking 2 out dashes, which meant it was being used as a DPS source for non-tanks. Yeah, okay, I don't even know about why this... I don't even know. I don't know who took this item. I've not seen this in this, so I have no idea what the fuck... I have no idea what they're talking about. So the refuel passive damage stacks gain 5 stacks per instance of damage dealt against monsters and champions only. Refuel movement stacks gain 1 stack for every 15 units traveled, capped at 10 stacks per movement command. I don't know. I don't know what the heck this change does. It's definitely just nerfs it, I guess. For champs that are tanky, this won't bother them, so it's fine. And just those champs with the dashes that were abusing it are going to be nerfed. I hope Riot knows what they're doing, because I don't understand what this changes. Yeah, I have zero clue. Okay, now let's go into jungle changes. This is what this is gonna affect me, because as a jungle player, it's gonna affect everyone obviously because the dragons, affect everyone. But I like it, as a jungler, seeing jungle changes because I think they do need jungle changes. So Chemtech Drake, Chemtech Dragon Soul is significantly overpowered compared to the other Dragon Soul buffs. We're nerfing the undead health and longevity. Expected lifetime, active duration. You get what we mean. Okay. So, the two most broken dragons are Chemtech Drake and Hextech Drake, and they're both being nerfed. I don't think, people are saying that Chemtech is by far the most broken dragon, but I think it's equally as broken as Hextech Drake. So what are they gonna do, the zombie health? Okay. 70% base health, okay. 70% base health plus 40% bonus health. Okay. And then duration 4 to 3 seconds. Okay. From 80 plus 50 to 70 plus 40. Yeah, this just sucks. I mean, there's a lot of situations where this just is broke, it doesn't do anything, and it's just complete garbage. The problem with this soul is you need to die for it to be useful, so if you're not dead, this is a useless soul. And if this still ends up being broken, you can't really nerf it without being complete and utter garbage. Okay. This is a terrible... I think this is a terrible soul. Because it's just really hard to deal with. And sometimes you're just going to die, and then it's just going to be like nothing, because they just do a shit ton of damage, so you die. Normally when you get the soul, you should be ahead. So it should do something, but sometimes you'll get the soul, and it's just going to be complete and utter garbage. The other team's going to have way too much damage, so they're just going to be able to kill you way too fast. Or they're just going to run away from you, and then the 3 seconds, the nerf actually will matter. And you won't end up doing anything to them, but okay. Yeah, it is broken, in solo queue because people die a lot. Okay, so Chemtech Rift. Okay, what are they doing? We're making a few changes to make the head team slightly less advantage when fading the Chemtech Rift. Now is a good time to mention we stealth nerfed the Chemtech Rift last patch. At launch, champions instantly entered camouflage when they entered the fog. We made the camouflage timer check if you've already made an offensive move in the last 1.5 seconds upon entering the fog as well. The only change to the camouflage mechanics of this patch is to increase that timer. Okay. So from 1.5 to 2.5. Nice. And the bonus damage versus enemies with more current health. Up to 10% to now to 12%. So the team that's ahead is normally going to have more current health. Right? So, that's cool. The thing I hate about this is it just hurts tanks. Yeah, it just hurts tanks. I just would love this dragon just being removed. Because the soul is bullshit. The soul is bullshit or it does nothing. Right? It's just unbalanced. The rift is nice, but this current health shit, I hate it. Because as a tank player, you're almost never gonna get this bonus, and you're just being fucked by the map. Okay, Hextech Soul, I love Hextech Dragon, and I love the soul, but I know the soul is broken, you know? So Hextech Soul is overpowered compared to the other soul effects, though not the same degree as Chem. No, I disagree with. I disagree with this. It's equally as broken as Chemtech, but here you can just easily balance it. So Hextech Dragon Soul, Chain Lightning True Damage from 25 to 75 to 25 to 50. Yeah, I think this is just like this is a good nerf, and this is gonna be balanced compared to the other ones now. I don't know. I just want them to remove. I love the idea of the Chemtech Drake and the map, the Rift. But it's just stupid, and there's so many problems and so many corner cases, and tanks are just fucked in this map. I just would love them to remove it. I would love for this to work out, but I just don't think Riot can do it in a way. So I think if they just removed the Chemtech Drake, the game would be so much better. Especially in pro play, like this Chemtech Dragon Soul is garbage. It's probably the worst one in pro play, right? I would assume. Yeah, I would assume it's just garbage in pro play compared to the other ones. But I don't know. I have to look at stats. Oh, jeez. Lethal Tempo. Okay, so here's a good change. Lethal Tempo. I've been saying that Lethal Tempo was way too fucking broken compared to on Conqueror, and that Conqueror scales with level, so why the fuck doesn't Lethal Tempo? Now Lethal Tempo scales with level, so this is amazing. Thank you, Riot. This is the best change in this patch. I love it. So Lethal Tempo's power is skewed a little too much towards the early game right now. Yeah, it definitely fucking is, okay? Making it especially cheese for melee champs. We're adjusting it to be weaker early on and letting it scale instead. Okay, so it's going to be more powerful late game. Cool. Okay. So attack speed per stack melee 10 to 15% instead of 13% at all. Okay. Attack speed per stack arranged 5 to 9% instead of 7%, but here it's 1 to 12, and here it's 1 to 15. So I'm glad this change exists, because Jax has been way too good, and I don't like. The problem I have with also some of these Lethal Tempo users like Jax is they also use Divine Thunder, and I play tanks. Yeah, okay. But this is a good change. This is good. This is great. Maybe it gets nerfed. Maybe it's too good late game. Maybe it doesn't matter late game. I don't know. Earth is back. Cool. Oh. Okay. Okay. VFX updates Sona. That's nice. Vayne. Okay, that's cool. This is hilarious. I don't know which ones. Fixed a bug where Unleashed Teleport. Oh my! This is hilarious. Champions now correctly drop Unleashed Teleport shard if used. Okay. Yeah. Fixed a bug. Anything else? Yeah, fix the okay. Okay. New skins. Ezreal. Porcelain Lissandra. Amumu. I think this is one of the best Amumu skins in the game, because it just makes Amumu look like not Amumu. It looks like a Mumu, while making it distinct enough to not be like a Mumu base skin. It's not just like a retextured or it's like, this is awesome. This is definitely his best skin in the game now. I might. If I was a jungle, if I was to primarily play jungle, I would definitely buy this. Oh, I still might buy it because I have Twitch Prime. So once I get enough point RP from Twitch Prime, I'm gonna get the skin. Unless something else comes out, or in my shop there's something like really good deal that I really want, so I'll get that instead. Porcelain Lux Prestige, okay. The Porcelain Kindred, Firecracker set, not a Firecracker Janna, okay. Firecracker Teemo, I love the skin. Firecracker Tristana is a great skin. Firecracker Xin okay. Brave Phoenix Zaya Prestige Edition, that's a nice skin. Withered Rose, Zeri skin, okay. That's cool. What? Oh my, that's cool. Dude, these. Oh my god. These chromas are just insane. Wow. Oh my god. I think these are the best chromas ever. God damn, Lissandra. Dude, these are really good skins. Oh my god. Now see now Firecracker with Firecracker the chromas are not as good. See, they're not as good. Oh, here they're good. On this one they're good. Some of them. Some of them are just really good. I love this one right here. Wow. Tristana. Yeah, they're good. There's some good ones here. Yeah, it just feels like recolored, you know. I know that's what chromas are, but yeah. Firecracker Jinx and chromas, yeah. Dude, but these just, oh my god. The porcelain ones are just so good. Because the base skins are white, right? I think because the base skins are white, so adding like color is just really, wow. Oh my god. I love it. I don't know how to describe it, but this is like the best chromas ever. The porcelain chromas are just the best chromas ever. Oh my god. Let's just look at them again. Like, wow. Wow, the color. That looks so nice. Oh, this glowing effect. Dang. Wow. This one, the chromas aren't as good, but they're still great. This definitely is the best skin line chromas. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it for the patch. So let's recap. Okay, let's start here with the skins. You know, porcelain skin line, amazing. Firecracker skin line, great, but not as good. Firecracker Teemo though and Tristana, amazing. Zeri skin's cool. I like it. The chromas for porcelain, all amazing. Porcelain Kindred being the worst, but I think Porcelain Kindred is at least in the art here looks the least shiny. So like least porcelain looking. So, you know, it might be the lighting or you know, that just makes it not look as good. You know. Oh, Divine Phoenix. Getting another chroma. Alright, okay. Bug fix changes, QLO changes, all good changes. Vayne Sona getting VFX updates. VFX updates are always good. Zeri's being added. Zeri has a cool kit. Should be fun to play. I don't know how good she is actually. But she is. I heard she's buggy. There are a few champs that just screw her. It's way too hard. Janna. Yep, good change. Lulu, nerf, Whimsy, stupid. Change the duration on Whimsy. Nocturne, good. Hate this part. Love this. Don't like his tanky build. Kiana, kit overloaded, but the changes are good. They do nerf her. They do make her worse. There's more counterplay against her. Reingard, yeah, hate the change. If they remove the map, they're gonna have to remove this change. Riot says they want to remove the Chemtech map. I hate this because you can just jump anywhere in that map. Samira, yep, she needs a buff. Good, I guess. Whatever. I don't know much about her. Senna Q now slows. Great. Shen, big nerf, less damage, percent the max health damage. Kench, yeah, I think it's nerfed too hard for top lane. They turned him into a support now. He can support again. That's cool. Talon, no longer a jungler. He can still jungle and be playable. He's still playable in the jungle, but he's no longer a meta jungler. Tristana, great. It's a buff. They buffed her and made her better without making her do more damage. Yeah, Veigar is buffed. His Q's gonna be up more. And when he hits the large monsters and minions, he's gonna get 1 extra stack. So that's good. Volleyball was complete garbage. Now Volleyball is fine. Still a bad jungler, but he's not gonna be complete total garbage. This is gonna increase his clear speed. This also should increase. This also technically will increase his clear speed. He's getting a free longsword at level 18, which is cool. Basically, yep. Q increased. Okay, 5%. Okay, they suck. But I mean, they make money for Riot, and the players really could like to complain, I guess. So it's a buff. They are changing lethal tempo too, so I'm okay with this change. Zed, yep, he is the most banned champ, so that's fine. Lich Bane change. Yeah, I don't know. Ritualized Crystal Scepter change. That's good. Less gold, more health, less ability power though. But yeah, Turbo Chemtech change. I have zero clue what the fuck this changes. I didn't know this was a problem. I don't even know who takes Chemtech. I thought Chemtech was just complete utter garbage. Chemtech Drake, okay, yep, it was overpowered and needed a nerf, but this is just. I hate this Dragon Soul. I hate this Chemtech Rift. I hate the dragon itself. It's just. I mean, they should have just turned it into. They should make the dragon be Olaf passive, right? Yeah. So when you're lower health, you do more damage. That would be the correct way to do it, instead of the bullshit fucking way that the dragon is implemented. Also, same with Inside the Rift. That would be cool. If you change it to that, I'm gonna be okay with this buff. I mean, I'll be okay with you, and I'll allow the dragon to exist. But the way it's currently implemented, Hextech Drake. Yep, good buff. 25 less damage. Okay, yep, that was just way too good. Lethal tempo now scales with level. Great. Was too good early game. I don't know how good it was. I don't really know how good it was late game, but I'm assuming it was just insane. I don't know, because the chains that took it were able to snowball too hard because it was too good early game. So if Riot thinks it's not good enough late game, then this is fine. Earth, A Air? All random. Okay. I would love to see Earth in ARAM. ARAM Earth. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I'm not really interested in this game mode because I really suck at a lot of different champs. And playing it on this standard map, I hate it. I hate Earth is good. Earth sucks. ARAM Earth, oof, that would just be the best. Dominion Earth, if they want to bring Dominion back, I'm gonna be happy with. I will love you, Riot. I'll spend money. I'll give you money if you want it and make it a thing. If you bring back Dominion and force people to pay for it to play it, actually that would suck because I don't think enough people would pay it, and then the queue times would be bad, and then they'd end up removing it, and then I'd end up losing my money. It's right. Knowing Riot, that's what would happen. And the player base. Alright. Yep, that's going to be it.